Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are printing money as usual. So I lost my account with FundingPips. So you guys know that I have two live accounts with FundingPips. I have a 50k live account and I have a 100k live account. And I've already explained to you guys how I was able to use that 50k live account to make over $10,000 in payout from one single 50k account. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go and check it out. But yeah, I ended up losing the account. I lost the account not because I wasn't profitable or anything like that. It's because I went emotional. And you guys know that even as a profitable trader, at some point you can go through a losing streak. But in today's video, I'm going to explain the reason why I lost the account and then how I'm actually planning to trade my 100k. Because as I said, I have two account with FundingPips, a 100k which is currently $4,000 in profit, and then that 50k which I lost. But the good thing is the 50k I got over $14,000 in payout from that 50k. So 150k I bought it for like $200 something and I got 14,000 in payout. So that's pretty huge. So I don't really like regret losing that account because I made a crazy amount of money from that one account. So it's kind of cool. But in today's video, I'm going to explain the reason why I lost the account so you guys can trade even better. And it will also, you can also use that method to avoid losing your own live account. So I'm currently on gold. Gold been buying crazy today. I missed this buy. I sent the setup to the Signal group, but then I missed to send the entry because this shit did not give me any nice lower time frame reason to be buying. So that's kind of crazy. But let me explain the reason why I lost my account. So I don't remember exactly which kind of setup I took, but let me explain. So what actually happened that I lost the account is, I'm gonna give you guys an example of what truly happened. So let's assume that you are looking to, let's say, buy this thing to the upside, right? And then you started, let's say, the buy from here. So what happened is you look for, let's say, buy reason here, and then let's assume that you got the buy, okay? And the buy is going well. And when the buy is going well, if you want to take a re-entry, one thing you have to understand is for you to take a re-entry, make sure that your initial entry is at break-even. Because if you take a re-entry and then your initial entry is not yet at break-even, that means the price is gonna come take you out on both setup. So let's say if you have a 1% risk here, then you have a 1% risk here, and then price comes and takes you out, then you are now losing 2% because none of your position is at break-even. So don't take re-entry until your first position is at break-even. And even better, don't take re-entry if your first position you didn't even take partial. So if you did, let's say, take 25% partial on the first position and then you take a re-entry, that means that even if your re-entry hits stop loss and if price just takes you out in everything, you may still use this little profit you took at partial to actually cover the loss on the re-entry. Or you may just end up making more profit because you risk less on the re-entry and then you make more money on the partial. So that's one thing you guys have to understand. So that was also one of the mistakes I made. I took one trade and I took another re-entry and then price came and took me out and I lost 2% just like that. And after price giving me 2% loss, I'm like, okay, maybe price came to sweep my entry and then it will give me a buy, and I now try to buy again and then now price give me more stop loss, right? Like I try to buy because I've seen like a sweep of my entry and then price give me more stop loss and more stop loss and more stop loss, and eventually I end up losing about 4% just because of one setup, because this whole thing is pretty much like one setup you're looking at. You saw it as maybe another reason to enter, but the overall you're just looking to buy from a certain price. So one thing you have to do is make sure if you want to take a re-entry, make sure your first entry is a break-even or you took some partial. That's rule number one. And rule number two is when you hit a break-even or you hit a stop loss, especially let's say this, I hit stop loss, don't be like, I hit stop loss, I have to look for the entry. Start buying without even seeing a reason to buy. Just wait for price to give you a clean structure, okay? Like sometimes when price is not clean, like let's say price doing all of this and you don't understand market structure, don't do anything, just look at price. At the point, price gonna give you what you're looking for. So when price is not clean, don't even look to enter a setup. Like today, if I was like, I'm gonna buy here and then I miss the entry and I don't see any more re-entry because price keeps shooting out without any kind of re-entry, just go off, do something else. Like you don't have to force in things. So one more thing I did is like when I trade an account, if I'm in profit or I'm in drawdown, depends. So let's say that today if I take a 3% drawdown loss, 3% loss, and then I'm done trading for the day, but I'm still feeling like I want to keep trading, the best thing you can do is log out of that account from your MT5 and go do something else. Once you log out from that MT5 account on your phone, because it will take you a while to log back in the account, so that's like one step more, and it might also prevent you from even trying to take a position because you can't just open your MT5 and start trading because the account is not there. That's one thing. And second, I do the most, that's the one I do the most, is when my account is in profit, I log out of that account. Like that account is nowhere to be found on my MT5. So currently, if I take my MT5 here, you can see that I have what? I have only 3 accounts here. I have like an Exness account that's like a flipping account with $60, and I have a FTMO account which is 1% drawdown, and then I have this account after payout, which my funded next account, which is I just got it like right now after payout. But I have more funded account than this. I have 2 more funded next account, live account, but they are not here. Why? Because those accounts are in profit and I don't want to touch it. As far as the account is in profit, I log them out. This FTMO that is 1% drawdown, if I take a win, and then let's say if I make like 3,000 or 5,000 profit, I log out of the account. From there, I know that I'm not losing that money again. Like I'm waiting for a payout. I get my payout and I keep trading again. So that's how I do. So log out if you think it's necessary. And I think that would be pretty much it for my advice in this video. So if you like this sort of content, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And see you guys on my next video. If you want to help me to get up to 10,000 subs, feel free to share my content with your friends. It will really, really help me.